Social media, love it or hate it, we all have to do it as business owners, especially photography business owners. It's the simplest and free way to get our audience to convert into paid clients. But how do you come up with all of the content? And how do you lay it out in a method that you can see it easily to be able to implement it and batch it all at once? Well, in today's video, I'm going to walk you step by step through a free software that I use that helps me plan out an entire library of social media so that even months down the line, when I think I have nothing to say on social media, I can pull from old posts and repurpose them into new ones. So be sure to subscribe and stay tuned. If this is your first time joining me, I'm Michelle Brewster. I'm the founder and inventor of the Swaddle Pro and the Profitable Studio. Both are tools that help newborn photographers have a lifelong profitable studio. Without further ado, the free software that I use to help me step up my social media game, help me stay organized and on task is Asana. Asana is a free software that is made just for that. Simply organization and tasks. It is amazing. It helps me do everything that I need for social media and then some in my business. All you need to do is sign up for free. You'll get a 30-day free trial. At that point, at the end of your 30 days, you can either choose to upgrade to the pro version or stay with the free version like I do. That's all you need, especially when you're just doing your social media with it. So once you sign up, it's going to take you directly into your dashboard that looks like this. Now, I have a project set up already for us, but I'm going to show you how to set it up step by step. So all you would simply do is create a new project. You always want to start with a blank project. That's the best way so that you can create it the way that you need it rather than choosing a template. So you click on blank. Now you just need to name your project. So if you're doing it for social media, simply name it social media. Now you'll need to choose your view. When doing this for social media, you're going to want to use the board view. This is the best visual layout for social media and using it for an entire month's worth of content at once. It's going to lay it out almost like Post-it notes so that you can see everything laid out here. So you're going to click this and then create project. Now, I'm going to go back out to my home screen here for a second to the dashboard, and I'm going to choose the one that I already set up so I can show you guys how you're going to do it. Once you're inside your project, you're going to see these columns set up already for you. It's going to be in progress, complete, yada, yada. So what you're going to do is rename these pre-designed ones for you. So I've already done this first column here, and you're going to basically change the top title to the month. So I'm doing April, then you would do obviously May, June, July, and it will continue on each month as you're doing your social media strategy. This helps you build a library that you can always go back to and repurpose your content from if you have no clue what the heck to post. So what we're going to do now is you're going to add tasks. So I'll show you here in this column how easy it is to do that. But each task is going to be the day of the month. Okay, so you just simply add task, write the name, date, hit enter, bam, takes you right to the next one. And you go all the way down through just like I did here for the entire month all at once. Now what you're going to do is you're going to start putting in your content. So once you click on the task, a side menu is going to open up here. And this is where you're going to put your post caption in this description section right here. You're going to upload an attachment for your graphic. So those two are what's going to create this visual block and visual task here for you to be able to see as you go through the entire month. So for example, I like to use Mondays as my engagement Mondays. I want a post that's going to get people to comment so that it boosts the algorithm. It shows Facebook or Instagram that it's an interesting post that people are engaging with so that it shows it more and shows the next day's post even more so. So what I'll do here is I like to do the same thing every single week. So Mondays are always my engagement Mondays. So I put engagement. Then I'll come down here and I'll simply put together a post that's going to have people comment. So for example, if you're thinking about getting new props and you've kind of got it narrowed down to two or three, what I would do here is simply ask a question. Which prop do you like best? I'm thinking of getting a new one for my studio. Then come over to the attachments, find the images that you want to be able to do. I'll just put it from here from my prop shop. It'll import it here and it's going to show it in a second once it finishes uploading so that you have a visual idea of what it's going to be for that post. So you can see it shows up here on the left and you can see both of the images here on the right when you go into more of these details. So that's one full post done right there. And it's very simple. I'm not coming up with something complicated to be able to have for the caption. Simply ask a question that you know people will then comment on. So there's one full post done right there. Now Tuesdays are when I like to do Facebook Lives. So a lot of the times for my newborn photography success group, I name them Training Tuesdays every single week. You can get a schedule going and just rinse and repeat over week to week. You don't have to reinvent the wheel every single week. So for Training Tuesdays, I will do a Facebook Live training in my photography success group that will show posing or lighting or some type of business strategy, but always in a Facebook Live. Now, if I was to switch this over and do this particularly for my photography studio, I would simply bring somebody in behind the scenes, do a Facebook Live of me designing a scene for an upcoming session and get people watching the Facebook Live to engage with it. So if I was designing a scene for a newborn girl and I knew I wanted to have some florals in it, I would bring the flowers into the Facebook Live and I would ask which ones they think look better with the prop and the scene that I have set up. And people love that stuff, especially nowadays. Everybody is just drawn into Facebook Lives and videos. So it's a great way that more people engage with your Facebook Live. It tells Facebook's algorithms that you're popular, that you need to be seen more, and it will start showing more of your content more frequently. So this is simply where I would end up putting in a teaser that I'll be going live on Facebook or in Instagram at a certain time and roughly what it's going to be about. So I would say, come help me design a scene for an upcoming session. Today at 12 p.m. you can come behind, we'll just put behind the scene, and help me choose the props, exclamation point. Perfect. So then I want to be able to choose a graphic that's going to be able to showcase some type of scene that maybe I've set up in the past, or even just a simple, adorable newborn picture that you've already done. So I'm going to go here, find the image. I'm going to just simply choose, let's see here, we're going to go to an image that I've had in the past and grab one of these. And we'll choose one that has a cute little scene in it already. And we are now done. So that imports it in. Once it's finished uploading, you're going to see it here on the left-hand side in the scroll view here, which is your tasks. And then in the more detailed view here, where you'll be able to see your actual caption and your image that's going to go along with it. Now, one of the things that's really great about Asana, because you're continually building onto it, so once you get a whole month here put down in every single one of these tasks, you're going to be able to see exactly how it'll visually look within, whether it's your Instagram feed or on your Facebook page. So if you wanted to switch anything around, all you simply have to do is just drag and drop, and it's done. There you go. Once you love the way that the entire month looks, you're good to just carry over the caption and the image to Facebook and just schedule it, batch it, get it done. Now with Instagram, obviously you can't schedule things just yet, so you can use a third-party app like Tailwind, like I use, that I absolutely love. So now also, as you build on each month, you're going to create this library of content that you can always pull from. So over time, you're going to be able to see in your Facebook page or on Instagram which post is getting the most engagement and seems to be the most popular. Then a couple months down the line, simply repurpose it, use it again, drag your content over to the month that you want to use it in, and be able to use that as part of your strategy for that month. You don't have to always be coming up with new content. 6% of your audience on Facebook sees your stuff. That's it. So not everybody is going to be seeing every single one of your posts. So it's a great way that you can go back into your old stuff, take what worked the best and just reuse it again and continue on. And before you know it, you'll have an entire year's worth of library content here to be able to pull from. And you'll no longer have to be coming up with new content over and over and over again. You use this strategy along with your sneak peeks to simply execute social media like a pro.